I speak from my heart. So that's why sometimes a lot of things, like say my promos, it comes off very vulgar, or like it comes off oh, like that was kind of it's kind of direct. But I'm speaking from my heart because I want people to know what I'm going through or what is going on in my life. So what made me do that was basically wrestling, because I always spoke from my heart, but not like on camera. So then after a while, I just said, you know what? I'm just about to I'm just about to show y'all what is really going on in my life, what's going on in my career, and y'all are gonna see this. Y'all are gonna be with me on this journey. So that's what really made me do it.
We have the RWA champion. By the time we record this, it already happened. So we have, oh, there it is. It showed up. We have Movie Mike in the program. Thank you so much for having you on.
I'm gonna put it around my neck for the crib.
All right. You just blocked. Was that Jacob Fatu? Jacob Fatu has the little belt. That looks like that. Gold looks great on you. Gold looks great on you.
It's Movie Mike's favorite color.
There you go. Exactly. So your movie, the movie part, we'll definitely talk about that first, and we'll shed a little bit of your love for movies. So what's the first movie that you've ever watched as a kid?
First movie I ever watched, honestly, was Batman.
Which one?
It was the Michael Keaton.
Okay.
It's the classic. It's a classic. You can't go wrong with that.
What's so special about it?
What's so special about it is it was like my first movie, and it was my first like introductory to superheroes. And what was special about it was I wasn't really supposed to be a professional wrestler or a filmmaker or a movie star. I was supposed to be the first ever black Batman. I was training at 5 years old. At 5 years old to be the first black Batman. And my mother told me, she said, you cannot be Batman. So I said, okay, well, I guess I'll be a wrestler.
I just shot that. Wow, your mom just shot your expectations down.
Shot it down. She's seen it. She's seen I used to draw Batman all the time. I used to be like, yeah, my boot's going to look like this, that. When she seen I was getting too serious, she said, yeah, you can't be Batman.
It's down. You got shot down so quickly. But with every movie that you've watched over your lifetime, what is like your favorite movie of all time?
Man, I don't have a favorite movie. I have a top 5.
Okay. So like, just like, for that one, what would be, all right, let's do the top 5, and then we'll see what the number 1 is just by hearing what your list is.
Top 5, Pineapple Express.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay.
Def Jam, How to Be a Player.
Okay.
Rush Hour 2.
Oh,
that is a amazing movie.
That's a banger.
Scarface.
Okay.
And guess what? The new movie, Sinners.
I just saw. This Michael Kugler. I mean, come on. I mean, like he's made Black Panther, and he basically made From Dusk Till Dawn, but in the 30s. That's like it swerved a lot of expectations like that. Especially, well, let's, whoever hasn't seen it, just watch the movie. But like, basically, like if Robert Rodriguez suddenly was in the hood, and you get Sinners that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, for the way, have you ever really want to pursue movies even past when you were watching Batman as a kid? Do you ever wanted to go on set?
Yes. I actually took drama in high school. I took drama.
Oh, okay.
And what's so crazy was I was so good at just improvising that I used to sometimes skip class. I can tell her now. I can tell the world now because I'm not in high school anymore. So I used to sometimes like improv session was done. It'd be like 5 minutes. After it's done, I'd be like, oh, can I go to the bathroom? And I'd go to all the lunch. I go all the lunches for like 30 minutes. Then I come back. She's like, where you at? Like, your team needs you for this project. And I was like, oh, my stomach from lunch. I you
just try to find excuses.
I was the leading man even in 12th grade, because whatever the group project we'll do it. And I'll be like, yo, this is not funny. We should not do this like this. It should be like this. Trust me. We go on stage. And guess what? Boom. Amazing.
Yeah, and that's how I doing stuff like doing content like this. You got to think on your feet because otherwise you'll lose time and
Yeah.
like you're gonna lose impact on what you're doing too. Because I was thinking with movies too, who has been your go-to director?
Oh, it's funny. Movie Mike does not have a favorite director.
So okay, so you're running the show.
I'm running the show. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
I have a favorite actor. My favorite actor is Chris Tucker.
Okay.
My favorite.
That's the Rush Hour. That's where the Rush Hour 2 comes from.
And also too, him and Charlie Sheen was a great pairing with Money Talk. Oh my God, like man, oh man. Even when he did it's a couple years old. When he did Air, when it was basically the story about Michael Jordan's shoes. Although he had a small role in it, but it was just so good to see him on the screen, and he still was Chris Tucker.
Yeah, it stand out. I have to rewatch. It's been a while since I watched that. Okay, so like we're gonna do a lightning round. So we'll do out of your movie knowledge that you have and the experiences of whatever movies that you're watching. I'll put these into categories. So the first one will be a movie that makes you happy.
Friday.
Okay. Movie that makes you laugh loudly.
It too.
Really? Like, is it scary laugh or it's like it's genuinely funny?
It's genuinely funny.
Oh,
my favorite part of the thing when there's a little girl, she drops something and she goes to like go get it in the bleachers, like goes downstairs and the guy's smiling, like it's smiling, and she's like, come on, she's like, no, he bad. People make fun of me, like, oh, they make fun of me too. Here, come here.
Gosh.
Like, I just want to be your friend. And like, oh, Penny, no, you don't want to come to Penny. And then, like, you sure? You're like, okay. And like 1, 2, and then he just drooling. And then,
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and just ate him right on the spot.
And,
oh my!
And I laughed. I was like, "You idiot! Why didn't you listen to your mom?" I'm like, "Why didn't you listen to your mom? Why you ain't go with your first instinct? Just leave."
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. A movie that makes you ponder or think deeply.
Sinners.
Is it just the themes of like just the period, the entire where the story's flowing? What were some of those that stood out?
It's like multiple stories. You got like the twins trying to do good because they come back to the city, but you still got Stack, the bad twin, not really bad twin, but the more daredevil twin, still mixing with the bad because he got the girl. Then you got the young kid. You got the young kid. He just want to pursue his dream, but he having a emotional spiritual warfare with basically God and the devil because the blues music is the devil's music, right? And then you got the white guy. You got the white guy Remick. He's just trying to. He plays music too, but he's not talented as the kid. So he's trying to basically take his soul and like basically live through him and like get money through him. You know what I'm saying? So
because I was thinking, dead.
It's with voodoo and all that stuff, and it's like how music it was back in the day to now. Like it's so many like multiple layers.
Oh yeah, because the honest trailer for Sinners, I love like Remick is the record exec. I was laughing so loud. I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was like, the record exec. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? But that the one thing I like about Sinners too is it keeps you in suspense, even before like right off the bat. Oh, we're gonna spoil the movie now. Why not? There's a scene where Smoke shot the dude's foot. I'm like, what the heck? Like right off the bat, as soon as he got it into town at the general market, walks right out, shoots the dude's like what the heck? And he's like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It just keeps you on your seat. So
I love my favorite when he was looking and he shot his little boy like, he was like, I can't got the twins.
It's so random. I was like, what the heck? All right, let's keep it going. A movie that makes you sad.
Oh man,
Mm, I'm sorry.
Titanic.
Titanic. Oh, I mean, so a movie that makes you scared.
None.
Really? Not even like a jump scare. Like nothing can go through you. Ah. Okay. I have a movie for that. Well, I'll send that over to you. A movie that made you invested in the story.
Whoa.
There's plenty.
Batman, the new Batman, Robert Pattinson.
Ah, okay. Did you see the Penguin series that like?
I didn't see the Penguin yet.
So I can say I'll say this without really giving anything away. It's a perfect bridge to where the Batman's heading. That's what I can say.
Okay,
So
I gotta watch it.
little
You're
bridge.
the fourth person
Yeah.
that said the Penguin was so good, Penguin was so good, and I remember seeing the commercial for it, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna watch that, and I never watched it.
Yeah, it's a good bridge. That's what I can say. And it's Colin Farrell. I mean, like you can't say no. I mean, he's I'm gonna say I was gonna say Bullseye from Daredevil. I keep forgetting. He's there too. And lastly, a movie that identifies you.
Joker. The Joker movie.
Really? Okay.
Because he's trying to do everything right, and everything keeps like messing him over. So when he finally just say, excuse my language, fuck it all, everybody's like trying to paint him as the bad guy, and the whole time he was trying to be good the whole entire time. And then when he got on his favorite TV show, and they was like, that's not funny. He was like, oh, you think you can tell me what's funny? And then he gave him a joke, and the dude was like, what was it? He shot him, and it was like, yeah, that was that. I had enough with society. Like I tried on the bus. I tried being a clown. I tried. My mom's ain't my real mom. So it's like his whole life he's been trying to be the good guy, and then like it just backfired. So he was the bad guy. Then he was the bad guy. The whole world embraced him. Like he was getting like carried by the little mini jokers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although while that was happening, although greatness was happening for him, tragedy happened for Bruce Wayne because Bruce Wayne and his family is walking through the car.
Because what's nice too is how Joker was pretty much his back was against the wall throughout that entire movie.
The entire movie.
Exactly.
That's how I feel with my career. My back was against the wall, and once I said, you know what, I'm doing it how I want to shoot it. I'm doing it my way. This is my role. This is what I'm doing. Then it's like, oh, RWA heavyweight champion.
Yep. And it pays off.
Working in my favor now because I'm doing it my way. When I try to do it the old school way, it wasn't working. It wasn't working.
Yeah, because like it's funny. Did you think Follow You Do was needed? I think they should have ended with the first Joker. Do you think the sequel was needed?
I was so happy for the sequel, and then I said I'm not gonna go see it yet. I'm gonna wait for reviews. I waited for the reviews, and I said, oh my god, they messed up something so beautiful. I still ain't go see it because I don't wanna mess up what I already seen the first time. I don't want to have a bad taste in my mouth about Joaquin Phoenix. I don't want to do it. I should have known something was up when Lady Gaga was in it. I should have known something. I thought oh, this is gonna be dope. I'm like, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be good. I gotta go see it. Waited a couple of days. It was garbage.
Yeah, they should have been. That's the studio. That's not the director. I kind of sensed there was some studio pressure because I'm like, it didn't feel like Todd Phillips was doing anything. And it was just footnotes on the script. And it's like, do this. And Todd's like, yeah, sure, do that. And that's what happened. So that is our light ring round. So we'll do the Mike part of the episode and being trained under Dustin Rhodes. And let's go back at the beginning. And there are a lot of wrestling schools here all over in Austin. What makes Rhodes that choice for you? And what was the one moment that you're like, this is where I'm going to be training in a wrestling school?
He was the ultimate movie guy. He was the original. He was the original Batman, the Adam West. He was the Adam West. So it's like, why not learn from Adam West so I could be Christian Bale. Like,
Mhm.
why not like learn from him? He was the original pioneer of the cinema character. And like we're all without him, it wouldn't be no Miz, it wouldn't be no Tony Storm, and it wouldn't be no movie Mike. So why not, train under one of the best? And he's still on television.
Yep.
He's still on television. He just won the TNT champion. He got 3 belts. He's kicking ass. He's kicking ass.
Right.
The moment that I knew I wanted to be there was just how much knowledge he was given. Like in the
Okay.
camp. Like he was given so much knowledge like in the camp. And he was like, it's not about the choreograph. It's about the moments. It's about the people in the crowd. You
Mhm.
got to touch them. Like, don't worry about getting to point A to point B. Get at A and enjoy point A. So once they
Mhm.
said that, I was like, I'm good. And then my school in Charlotte, North Carolina, shut down. So I was bouncing from school to school. Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
see.
trained by George South, Mr. Number One. I'm trained by George South originally, but my school shut down, and he was trying to find like a place like to run, but nobody wanted to like
Right.
have wrestling in their building. So I was bouncing from school to school. I just got tired of it, and I said, I know a place I can train at. It's in Texas. Like I'm gonna come to
Mhm.
Texas. And I can't.
What was the move for you? Because it is another state, but like for you to transition from there to Leander, was it an easy move for you to go over there, or you had to go through some obstacles to get to where you're at leading up to training at Rhodes?
Man, I packed my bags, and I still have some stuff in North Carolina. Packed my bags, and I moved in with Noel, aka Nuru. I slept on his couch for 6 months, so I got my own apartment.
Okay.
But it was definitely a lot of struggles to like to train like basically in Austin. Uh, but I mean, it was beautiful. Everybody has a story, and then, it's about like how does your story end. So it
Hmm.
definitely was a lot of struggle. It was a smooth transition to get to Texas. It was a
Hmm.
hard how to survive in Austin, Texas.
Okay. Because like I was thinking about that too. Like, were there any other sports that you've been through before you started training as a wrestler?
I played basketball. I only was good at defense, and I do like one Kobe Bryant move, and I think I'm hot. But that's all.
That's not that. Just you need the stutter step, and you're good. Because did that actually help you how to train? Even though it is a sports background and wrestling being such a very physical heavy sport, like did that time as a basketball player or as an athlete kind of make you easier to train as a wrestler?
Hell no. Hell no.
Okay. What? Why is that?
It's just a whole different like element, whole different element. Like the footwork, yeah, but like when I was playing basketball, I didn't care about the footwork. I'm just trying to stop you from like scoring. I'm trying to stay on the court.
Right.
Score
Right.
on me multiple times, then I know I'm going to go sit down the next game, or I know that I'm getting taken out of the game and I'm gonna be out for an entire time until like maybe
Hmm.
like we're up by 15. Like, all right, go ahead and get in the game. So it's like no. So it was just that. With wrestling, it's like it's footwork, it's timing, it's making sure you're strong enough to slam the guy. It's character, it's charisma, it's all of these things that go into it. Basketball, I mean, it's a showman thing, but you just gotta worry about scoring and playing defense. And I didn't take
Hmm.
basketball as serious. I just wanted to be Kobe, but I didn't want to put it into work like Kobe. So I was just
I
like,
see. I
so
see.
I was just doing it for just like fun, just so I can play with my friends. So once like I'm like, oh, if I'm good enough to play with my friends, then I'm good. But they only use me for the defensive guy. And if it was a real close game, I just foul. I just foul
Yeah.
you.
Right.
So
Right. Because like what's fascinating too is, and I always bring this up to everyone who's on the podcast so far. And wrestling, it is theatrical, it is performative. To have the movie My Character, what were some of the influences that drew you into movie Mike today?
um honestly, my hometown, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
The reason why is because me and my friends used to do dumb stuff all the time, and so I would bring my phone out and I would record. I would record us.
Oh, okay.
I was taking like wrestling serious. I was like, I need a name. Then I was like, but I want to have some realism with my name. So I was on a Greyhound for like 6 hours thinking of a name, and I came up with Movie Mike. I was like, I used to record us all the time doing stuff. I said, so originally I'm a director. I'm a real life director. So
Yep.
like, yeah, I need to be that. And I was like, oh, I got to think of a nickname. And I was like, the filmmaker that then originally turned, that was originally my nickname, and I turned it into your filmmaker. So, so yeah, that would really what came from the like the inspiration, the influence was there.
Rephrase that. So, I worked on set. I worked on 2 films, and the director is the field general and the one who's driving a film project to really get it off the ground. And you've had those instances of being the field general and the director of a project or a film. In the ring, how do you do things as a director to really be a point man during a match?
You gotta make sure just who you're dealing with, like what type of opponent you're dealing with, what type of actor you're dealing with. So you have to be able to like know your opponent, aka know your actor, know what they're good at, and then try not to go to where they're good at because I'm trying to win. So
Yes, of course.
try not to go where they're good at. Just find out their weaknesses. So that's why it's always good to watch tape, or even like as a director, or if you have casting directors, you always like, hey, I need Jonathan Majors to play this bodybuilding thing. Oh, well, he already got a body, so that's good. It don't make sense for like what's my man from Superbad? Small Jonah Hill. It don't make Jonah Hill to play the role of Killian as a bodybuilder. It's like he doesn't have that discipline to like get into extreme shape. Jonathan does.
Right.
But that's the thing of knowing your opponent. I know Cordell was flashy. His little flashy ass. He does all this little cute stuff. So when he went up top and did his cute stuff, I just took his momentum. 1, 2, 3, boom, just like that. It's all about knowing.
Yeah, because what I like too is I remember one match that you did, and I'm gonna like it's still fresh in my memory. You brought in a director chair, and to have props like that, and to really make the character real. Why props like that? How does that really bring in the immersion of a match to make the movie Mike character real to the fans and outside of the ring?
Outside of the ring, how did it make it real? Well,
like the fans, like the crowd. Sorry,
yeah. Well, once they see the director's chair, they should already know like, oh, this guy is the director. They don't see that; they see a clapboard. So once they see the clapboard, they're like, what is up with this guy? They don't get it yet. Then when they hear me count down 3, 2, 1, action, they go, oh, this is not a wrestling match. This is a movie. This is a stage. This is a production. I assume. As they assume. And then later on through the scene, they go, oh no, this movie Mike guy. They either love this movie Mike guy or they either hate this movie Mike guy.
It's funny, like that clapboard. I'm like, because all of the instincts of the PA saying quiet on the set whenever there's a clapboard, I'm like, all right, who's the PA? Who's gonna yell quiet on the set? So like that kind of caught me off guard. So whenever I walk on set, whenever there's that clapboard, or if they need to do something, someone will yell quiet on the set in the whether it's on location or on the sound booth. Quiet on the set. I'm like, shut up. All right, they're recording something. So that got me a little bit of a flashback working in film. So that's why I loved your character, because
gave you trauma.
Yeah, well, not trauma. I worked in the production office. I didn't work directly on set. So, but just being mindful that there's people recording or if there's scenes that need to be acted out. So it really took me back to my film days. So that's why I loved having you on, because it really reminded me of working on set for those film projects. So it was nice to like bring back those memories.
Work though.
What's that?
What was the film project
I worked on? So one's on Netflix. It's called Look Both Ways. Okay. And that was filmed mostly in Manor. That was a Netflix movie. It's there. The second one, you're not going to believe. It's a Robert Rodriguez movie called Hypnotic.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. went from I always say this whenever they ask on working on a film. I got to see the worst production and I got to see the best production.
Yeah, the best of both worlds.
So, yep. And like for you on the ring, what makes, so I was going to ask this too, with that same angle, what is the best production in a match for you?
When it's time for my favorite part of the scene, when it's time for the slow motion, that's the best part. Everything slows down. The attention is on me. It's on center stage. The lights is bright. Everybody is in on it. That's the best part. That's the best part of the production. The worst part of the production is if I lose and then the guy didn't follow my script.
You gotta work again. So I am gonna say this: throughout the hard work that you're doing in your career, you had the Rhodes Cup, and that was the first thing that you've attained being a wrestler in your span of time. To have that first, and with all the work that you're doing. And getting that Rhodes Cup, and you're holding that cup in every show after that. What was that feeling like of really seeing something tangible with the work that you're doing as a wrestler?
It was a great feeling, but you know, I kept thinking just the work's not done. Even with this, the belt up, like my shoulders or around my body. The work, it's still more work to be done because you know you don't become champion and it's like, oh, okay, I get kicked back because everybody wants to be a champion, or especially this champion. Like this championship don't just mean the champion of Rhodes Wrestling Association. This means I'm the champion of the state, the champion of right. Texas.
Yep.
So I can't like be lazy and just not work. I have to continue working. And also to the bigger picture is to being on television Monday through Friday. So
yeah, what's interesting too is. Was there any of your family that showed up to get at least? We'll do the Rhodes Cup first, and then we'll do the RWA championship. But was there any family or friends who were there that when you hoisted that cup on those people that support you and love you? Were they there to cheer you on when you got it?
It was just my viewers. Viewers. Yeah, my family is in North Carolina.
How'd you relay the message?
Some of my friends was on the show. So they gave me love and stuff like that.
Did you send the photo to your family? Like, hey, I did it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. They must have been excited, like whether it's here physically or sending a photo to your family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a good,
cool. And like, especially with transitioning from that to now with the RWA championship. And I always say this whenever there's a champion. Being the face of what the Rhodes Wrestling Association, do you think that your expectations are high, or you know what you're doing as a champion?
Both.
Okay.
Expectations are high, and I know what I'm doing. Just keep doing, keep following my script, keep knowing my role. I'll be not just Rhodes Wrestling Association champion. I'll be Texas champion. So
okay,
that is it. As long as I keep working. I keep doing what I'm doing, I should be champion for a very, very, very long time. Sorry for the spoilers, guys. All right.
How long was the gap between the Rhodes Cup and the RWA Championship, like in months?
I think like 3. So like April, May, June. No, 4. It was 4 months.
4 months? Okay. So like the work leading up to it, did it drive you harder to the point where you got the belt? They did make you work harder.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I couldn't eat cookies like that anymore.
So like
once I won the cup, I said, "Oh man, I can't eat cookies."
Because you kind of sense like that there's work to be done to leading into getting.
Yeah. Then when I won this championship gold, I can't drink Don Julio like that anymore. I traded the cup for the gold.
Oh. So okay.
I like drinking Don Julio and Frozen's in the city of Austin, Texas. But now I can't do that anymore. I can't do that as often. All right.
Because it's nice too, like having the RWA championship too. And did you get more opportunities to go outside of Rhodes with the title in hand, or
not yet.
Was okay?
Not yet.
Okay. What are you looking forward to?
Right now, I'm not looking forward to anything. Honestly, I'm just working. Just my point of view is just keep steady. This championship, again, like I said in my scene that I posted up on Sunday, this championship means when I email the big companies, that means you answer me now. So it is no longer,
Okay.
oh, I don't see movie Mike. I don't see movie Mike. This right here makes you go, okay, I see movie Mike. I have to answer him. I have to pay attention to him now.
Yeah, because like what's interesting too is, let's say if New Texas Austin comes knocking and Biss is like, I got a spot for you. Will you take that opportunity?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. With the belt now, and especially with the reign that you have, is there any opponents that you would love to face down the line?
I face any X,
Okay.
any X.
Okay. So like if I'm sorry, go ahead. Gotta cut you off.
Don't matter who. Go ahead. You like Brick Savage. Go ahead. Don't matter if Brick Savage. If he wants to even step.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep a note on that. No, but I tease. So with the year, we're past the halfway point. The belt is still a goal that you have and a milestone that you're attaining. What other goals or milestones that you would like to have as the year is going along?
Probably be on television. That's as simple as that. Probably be on television. In a year or the beginning of next year, you will see Movie Mike has signed to insert your favorite company. Insert your favorite company.
So if I forgot that if Brock casting from San Antonio comes knocking, Movie Mike, I want you to be here in Austin. Will you take that opportunity?
I may. I'll be like, yo, let me see how many zeros after that. 1 0 0 0 0. Okay, no problem. Boom.
What I like about you two is, and I've had a similar guest like this too. Kane Carter always speaks from his mind, and you have that mindset of speaking from your mind. Like, how did that really shape you as you're starting to learn the ins and outs of the business, with having that thought of speaking from your mind when you're talking to myself or anyone else that you're interacting with?
I don't necessarily speak from my mind. I speak from my heart. So that's why sometimes a lot of things, like saying my promos, it comes off very vulgar, or like it comes off, oh, like that was it's kind of direct. Like that's kind of direct. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cringe, like to hear that. But I'm speaking from my heart because I want people to know what I'm going through or what is going on in my life. So what made me do that was basically wrestling, because I always spoke from my heart, but not like on camera. So then after a while, I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just about to show y'all what is really going on in my life, what's going on in my career, and y'all are gonna see this. Y'all are gonna be with me on this journey. So that what really made me do it.
Okay, no, that's cool, because like to have that expression that you have, and did it take time for you to build up to speaking with your heart, or you have something that's already like it's already prepackaged in your life?
You know, it took a while.
What were some of those obstacles?
It took a while. It was just, just that whole trying to be old school,
Right.
That's like, trying to not like cross any lines, trying not to burn any bridges. Now I don't give a fuck. So I'm back.
It's like whatever.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I can burn a bridge, and then I can show you I can swim, and then I go build my own bridge, and then everybody go, oh my god. Oh my God! Why is nobody not driving on our bridge? Why are they driving on the Movie Mike bridge? So
because you're making your own path. That's what it is to the point where you are burning the bridge, but you're lighting the path for someone to look at.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You got it right.
That's my Movie Mike.
Yeah, you got it right.
Write that down.
Yeah.
But before we come to wrapping up, I forgot Slam Portal too. That's where we actually first like interacted, and to work outside of Rhodes, and Slam Portal does appear occasionally, and to work somewhere outside of Rhodes, and the amount of lessons and experience that Dustin, Coach House, and every of the the people that you're working with at Rhodes. What was that like working outside of it to be at Slam Portal?
Oh, it didn't feel no type of way. I felt like I was embraced with love, and a couple of those guys are like Rose guys too. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What was like your favorite match that you wanted to do at Slam Portal?
I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea.
Wow. Okay. You're just. I wouldn't say going through the motions, but you're there to do your part in those shows.
Yeah. My favorite part of the shows is when Movie Mike grabs the mic. That's my favorite. It's my favorite part. Especially with all those.
You just talk away.
All those drunkies in Austin.
So, working with Studer Braun in Slam Portal, and it is someone who is at Rhodes, it must have been comfortable to know the promotion within Slam Portal because someone's already been there, doing it to help you out.
Yeah.
In what way?
It was good. It was Scooter. It was Scooter Braun. He was like, hey, you should reach out to these guys. And Dad Bod seen me. He said, oh yeah, you're perfect. And I remember he was like, oh yeah, I know you can talk, but say this, say this and this. And I said, okay. And I went out there and I did it. He was like, oh, I don't need to tell you nothing else. I don't need to tell you nothing else. So yeah.
It helped out too, because once like you got used to working with Scooter and you're like, you know where to go once he gave you that direction too.
Yeah.
And I will ask this too, to have that belt, how will you amplify the Movie Mike name now that you have this belt on you?
To be continued.
I might have to do the roundabout yes. When that happens. Okay. This is great. So we'll end our conversation with this. And if you spend a day with a younger Mike, and what would that younger Mike feel like seeing what you're doing in your life currently?
He would be ecstatic, and he'll be ecstatic. And he'll also know dreams come true. Then don't listen to anybody. Focus on your vision. If he was to see older me, because a lot of people said I wouldn't be able to do this or I couldn't do it and things of that nature. And I proved all the critics wrong. I'm still not on TV Monday through Friday, but I proved the critics wrong. So, and then when I go back to Wilmington, whatever I do, there's going to be that, like, not the role model, like a real model to show, like, yo, I know him, like, man, he used to do this, now he's doing that. And like, man, like, he shows that you can do it. So.
What were some of, like, as a younger you, what were some of those stumbling blocks that, like, kind of hold you back on being that full potential as a kid? I
just wasn't athletic. I feel like I was athletic.
I was like personality. It could be like maybe he had something going on in person. Nope, athleticism. I'm like, what?
I wasn't athletic. I was a cute guy, so like, yeah, it was athlete. That was it.
But you have like the personality, the charisma. It's just that one stumbling block that's like holding you back a little bit.
Yeah, hold back a lot.
Thank you so much, Movie Mike. You've really brought back a lot of memories from my film days. So I have nothing left to give. You have the floor, and where can we find you? And if there's anything upcoming, shout it out loud.
Waco, Texas, hot. It stands for heart of wrestling, right? No, the heart of Texas. Sorry, right? But it needs to.
You want to do that again?
No. Don't retake. We're on a time frame.
Okay.
My phone is about to die.
Okay.
Right? So HOT this Sunday, but guess what? It's HOT because Movie Mike is there now, and I'm about to set the goddamn scene on fire out in Waco. You can follow me on Instagram at Movie Mike, MOVIEMYK, at Instagram and on X. Now that's 30K. Even with the blooper, I still nailed it on the dot. Man,
this was great.
They can't teach that up top. They go, we gotta do redos. No, ain't no redos. We want to.
All right, I believe it. So we have one more episode on this season, and it's always a pleasure to finally hang out and talk to you, Mike, on this episode. So for those who are watching on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcast, thank you so much for tuning in. And we have one more episode, and we will be on to the